and welcome to Hoosier Nation on this week's episode of This is Indiana. I'm Samantha Dewig. The men's golf team posted a 3-round total of 1 under 853 to finish third in the NYX Hoosier Invitational. Northwestern ended up eventual winners of the tournament, and IUPUI came in second. Sophomore David Mills was the top finisher for Indiana, tying for third after a final round 71. Mills finished the tournament with 4 under 209 to mark his second top 5 showing of the season. Senior David Erdy was one of only 4 players breaking 70 on Sunday, posting a 2 under 69 to finish the tournament tied for 7th. Seltzer, who is originally from Birmingham, spent the past 6 years as an assistant for Coach Tom Crean, 4 with Indiana and 2 with Marquette. Seltzer specializes in recruiting and even more so in player development. He was selected as one of the 4 court coaches for the USA Basketball National Team Trials in 2004. That team eventually went on to win a gold medal.
Well, that wraps up this week's Hoosier Nation recap. I'm Margot Andrews.
Make sure you tune in next week because we will have all of your highlights for the annual Cream and Crimson Spring Football Game. I'm Samantha Dewig.
You know how it goes. In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. And it's not just basketball that we have here. From 3rd Street to the Bypass, this campus has seen more than a few historical events take place, and graduated alumni that have changed the sports world forever. It seems like almost an impossible task, but we are counting down the top 5 most important places to visit in Indiana athletics. This year, 60% of the top 5 teams in the nation are in the Big Ten. The other 2 teams not in the conference are located less than 3 hours south of Bloomington. Last year, an astounding number of players on the rosters of Sweet 16 teams were born and raised right here in the state of Indiana. The South may have football, the Northeast may claim hockey, but now, more than ever, the Midwest owns college basketball. Starting with their first exhibition game in November, the members of the national media will get an up-close view of the IU basketball team for an entire season. The players and coaching staff will be under a microscope, subjecting themselves to both praise and criticism on almost every level. But today, the tables were turned, as the media members got to play the game and experience the workouts under the watchful supervision of the IU basketball team.
Welcome back. Now it's time to go up close with IU baseball pitcher Joey Donato. And Joey, you're from California. What's the biggest cultural difference you discovered since moving to Indiana? You guys have a new $19.8 million facility about to be built here. What are you most looking forward to about playing on that field? There are a lot of superstitious baseball players, especially pitchers. Do you have any sort of special routines you do before a game? You've pitched a complete game before. How difficult is that to do? If you had to get just one more out, what would be your secret weapon? What would be your go-to pitch that you would throw? There's a huge mental aspect to pitching. How do you not let one bad pitch affect your next pitch? How do you take it one pitch at a time? You guys had a team that started over 60% of the positions as freshmen last year, and you still managed to finish second in the Big Ten. What kind of expectations do you guys have for your team this year? Welcome back. Now we're going to go up close and personal with Eric Zavaleta. And Eric, when most athletes come here to get interviewed, they come in a polo kind of similar to mine. Tell me a little bit about the t-shirt you have on right now. 3 weeks into the season, and you've already been named Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week twice. How have you been able to avoid the sophomore slump? At 6'1", you are significantly taller than most forwards who play soccer. Is that more of an advantage or a disadvantage? You played in the Home Depot Center, which is the premier center for soccer in the USA. What was the coolest thing about playing there? Your uncle is an assistant coach for the team. What is the best advice he's given you about playing soccer, especially in the professional level? Welcome to the Knicks English Head Hot Seat. Coach, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, what's your favorite game you've ever coached?
2010 Big Ten Championship.
What one phrase would sum up your coaching motto?
Get better every day.
If your team could play on any field in the world, where would you have them play?
Probably Wembley.
On May 17, 2012, Indiana strength and conditioning coach Tom Morris was in a severe bike accident, causing extreme damage to his spinal cord and paralyzing him from the chest down. Who can say if Morris will ever ride a bike again? But he believes that he will. And right now, that's a better indication than any medical prognosis. To help support Tom Morris and the Tom's Team Foundation, log on to ESPN and click Vote Now on the Infinity Coaches Charity Challenge. The winner will receive $100,000 courtesy of ESPN, Infinity, and NCAA basketball. In Bloomington, I'm Samantha Dewig for This is Indiana.